Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. Today we will be presenting our project on the technology industry, focusing on two companies, Uber and Amazon. In this presentation, we will discuss the background of the technology industry and explain how organizational theories such as managerial theory, behavioral theory, and agency theory are applied in these companies. Without further ado, let me begin with the introduction. In this era of globalization and the digital economy, the technology industry is growing rapidly and plays an important role in economic development. Technological advancements such as the internet, artificial intelligence, and digital platforms help to improve productivity and organizational efficiency. In this study, we focus on two technology companies, Uber and Amazon. Uber is known for its e-hailing and food delivery services, while Amazon is recognized for e-commerce and cloud computing services. This study to understand how these companies operate and achieve organizational goals.
My name is DARWISH bin AZLAN, and I will explain about theory overview. In this part, there are three main theories that we use in this assignment. The theories are managerial theory, behavioral theory, and agency theory. These three theories are important because they help us understand how companies make decisions, how people behave in organization, and how conflict can happen between different parties. First, I will explain about managerial theory. This theory explains how managers make decisions and manage company resources. Managers are responsible for planning, controlling, and improving performance. This theory also focuses on business growth, innovation, and sustainability. In the technology industry, Amazon uses managerial decision in logistics, automation, and cloud computing. Uber also uses managerial decision in digital platform management, pricing strategy, and market expansion. Behavioral theory. This theory explains that people in organization do not always make perfect decisions. Decision making can be influenced by emotional, habit, experience, work, stress, and environment. This theory is related to bounded rationality, where people make decisions in limited information. In Amazon, workers may face pressure from productivity target and performance standard. In Uber, drivers make decisions based on incentive, customer rating, traffic condition, and working hours. And the last theory is agency theory. Agency theory explains the relationship between principal and agent in an organization. The principal refers to the owner or shareholder, while the agent refers to the manager or employee. This theory focuses on conflict or interest between different parties. Information asymmetry happens when the agent has more information than the principal. In Amazon, conflict may happen between company profit goal and employee welfare. In Uber, conflict may happen between the company and driver about the payment, incentive, and work flexibility.
Managerial theory focuses on planning, organizing, and controlling organizational resources efficiently. Uber applies managerial theory by using real-time data analytics to manage drivers, customers, traffic, and pricing system. Amazon also applies managerial theory through automation, robotics, and AI to improve warehouse operation and delivery efficiency. Overall, managerial theory helps both companies improve productivity and maintain competitiveness. Behavioral theory focuses on employee motivation, communication, teamwork, and job satisfaction. Uber allows drivers to choose flexible working schedule and provide incentive and bonuses to motivate them. Amazon invests in employee training and leadership development, but the company has also faced criticism regarding stressful working conditions. This shows that employee satisfaction affects organizational performance. Agency theory explains the relationship between shareholders and managers. Managers are expected to act in the best interest of shareholders. Uber managers focus on profitability, business growth, and balancing the interests of customers, drivers, and investors. Amazon managers focus on long-term growth, technology investment, and operational efficiency while maintaining accountability and transparency. Here are some real-world examples that show how managerial, behavioral, and agency theories are applied in the technology industry through Uber and Amazon. One example is Uber's dynamic pricing system, where fares increase during high demand to encourage more drivers to work. This reflects managerial and behavioral theory. Another example is Amazon warehouse automation system that uses robotics and AI to improve productivity and delivery speed. Both companies also apply agency theory through performance evaluation and financial reporting to ensure management decisions align with shareholders' interests.
Okay, now we go to comparative evaluation. So the first one is comparison across the theories. So first we got Amazon vs Uber, organizational behavior through managerial behavior theory, and agency theories. Manager theory, Amazon prioritized logistic growth and efficiency while Uber focused on service expansion and dynamic pricing. Next is behavior theory. Amazon and Uber face operational challenges that affect employee satisfaction and decision making. Next is agency theory. Amazon and Uber experience conflict between company goals and employee or driver interests. And next is similarity. All three theories emphasize decision making, efficiency, performance, and human behavior in organization. Next is difference. Manager theory focus on strategic management, behavior theory on human limitation, and agency theory on conflict of interest. And the last one also the difference. Managerial theory emphasizes strategy, behavior theory focus on physiology, limitation, and agency theory examines organizational conflicts and relationships. Okay, now we go to the second one, strength and weakness. Managerial theory, strengths include aiding in organizational growth, efficiency, and competitive advantage, illustrated by Amazon and Uber strategies. And the weaknesses is involve a potential overemphasis on profit and efficiency, neglecting employee welfare, and leading to dissatisfaction. Next is behavioral theory. The strength is lie in its realistic approach to decision making, acknowledging human limitation and emotion, especially in uncertain environment. However, it can be challenging to apply due to unpredictable human behavior and less focus on long-term goals compared to managerial theory. And the last one is agency theory. It highlights conflict between stakeholders, helping organizational understand trust and insensitive issues, as seen in Uber and Amazon Dynamics. Its weakness is the assumption of self-interest and conflict, often overlooking cooperation and emotional factors in workplace relationships. So right now is the last one for comparative evaluation and its most relevant theory. So from my point of view, the most relevant theory is agency theory. It's the most relevant for understanding organizational behavior in the e-commerce Amazon and GIG economy Uber industry, due to the importance of relationship between organization and workers. Common conflict relates to wages, incentive, and performance expectation, reflect agency problem where principals and agents have different objectives. While agency theory is crucial, managerial and behavior theory also play important roles in strategic leadership and understanding human limitation in decision making.
Hybrid algorithmic governance with human oversight, co-action, transition from pure robotic control to a hybrid model, AI plus human oversight. Theoretical framework, managerial, AI coordination for seamless large-scale operations. Behavioral, creates a self-defense base to reduce employee stress and confusion. Agency, promotes information balance, building employee trust in the organization, and organizational impact, significantly reduce employees' turnover rates. Second, co-create incentive structures and welfare optimization. Co-action, optimize workforce welfare through tailored incentive and scheduling. Theoretical framework, managerial, ensure stable market competition free from external disruptions. Behavioral theory shows boost motivation and job satisfaction by addressing emotional, physical well-being. Agency theory shows aligns principal profits with agent employee welfare. Organizational impact, drive overall employee commitment, retains loyal drivers, Ubers, and reduce injury rates and onboarding costs for Amazon. Third, transparent stakeholder reporting, corporate governance, co-action show enhanced transparent ESG reporting. Top management must evaluate annual employee satisfaction and tailor recognition metrics to the same priority level as financial reports. Theoretical framework, managerial theory, arrive long-term planning to correlate confidence for market dominance. Behavioral theory, utilize critical KPIs to measure and drive employee recognition. Agency theory rejects short-term profit derived from worker exploitation, promotes transparent leadership, and maintain a strong competitive reputation that attract new investors.
Next, about the conclusion, the study provided a deep analysis of the technology industry, especially the e-commerce and GIG economic sector represented by Amazon and Uber. The study successfully integrated management theory, behavioral theory, and agency theory. Management theory, Amazon and Uber focus on maximizing profit, expanding markets, achieving strategic efficiency. For example, Amazon warehouse automation, Uber dynamic pricing system. The next, behavioral theory, organization success is strongly influenced by employee psychology, human emotion, work pressure, cognitive limitation, and less tight work target and a stable income can reduce employee performance and motivation. About the agency theory, conflict exists between shareholder, principal, manager, driver, and employees agents. The final conclusion is corporate strategy, human behavior and governance are closely interconnected. To maintain global dominance, Amazon and Uber should invest in long-term strategies, improve employee welfare, strengthen transparent governance, build fair and professional management system. The combination of this theory is not only economic but also a critical strategy for surviving in the modern digital economy.